Yo, still Bills, what's the deal, man? Yo, I'm heading to work finally. About to go get this Thursday knocked out the way, man. I got a function I'm going to next Friday, man. I'm overjoyed about that. I can't wait, man. But until then, we gonna knock out these boxing topics, man. So peep game, man. I just came across Devin Haney saying Lomachenko's a dirty fighter. And I think what he means by being a dirty fighter, like, first off, Lomachenko has never had a reputation as being a dirty fighter, like, ever. He's never had that. You dig? When I think of a dirty fighter, I think somebody who's intentionally leading with their head. I think it's someone who's stepping on your lead foot, and you know, hitting below the belt. You dig? Consistently. You dig? Like Orlando Salido was doing them. Using the forearm, you know, putting the forearm up under somebody's chin. You dig? Excessive holding, and just a little bit of bullshit that you do within the clinch, like Andre Ward and B-Hop. Like that, you know, being a dirty fighter doesn't necessarily negate somebody's greatness. It doesn't, but I think it's a lot more nuanced than that as well, man. I think with the thing is with Lomachenko, he's just not gonna allow you to tie him up. That's just what that is, and he shouldn't. Like when he fought Teofimo kept straight. They would wrap up, they'd be in the clinch, and Teofimo would be looking for the ref to break it up, and he's still fighting out of the clinch. He's still hitting you. You dig? That's not a dirty fighter. That's a fighter's fighter. That's the smart thing to do. You dig? You have the advantage in size and height, and I'm in a situation where my advantages are coming into play. And I can use those advantages, and you're muffling those advantages. So why wouldn't I, you know, fight in the clinch? Who's to say I'll ever even be here again throughout the duration of the fight? That's not dirty fighting. That's smart and tactical fighting. Motherfuckers just act like he's just supposed to just sit there and just let you wrap his arms up and look to the ref to break it up. No. He's hitting in the clinch. He's hitting you. Like, that's not dirty fighting. That's smart. That's real smart. I'm gonna get these shots off, my nigga. The fuck is you talking about? I'm not about to just sit here and let you goddamn I'm just not about to let you do that shit, bro. I'm not about to sit here and allow you to just muffle my offense because of the space that we're in. Because we're in the phone booth, we're in the pocket. All right, cool. We'll look for the referee. No, it's a fight. It's a fight, because the minute the ref breaks us up and puts me back at the end of your jab, you have the advantage. So it's okay for me, you know. I'm supposed to accommodate you when you're at the advantage, but when it's time for me, I'm just sitting there. You know, I'm a sitting duck. You dig? I just gotta sit there and wait on the referee to jump in and stop the fight, man. I don't know, man. That's kind of an odd, and that's a weird thing to say, due to the fact that we a few weeks about a month out from the fight. I think that's weird. I don't think it's jittery, because I don't think Devin Haney is scared of Lomachenko, but I just think that, like, bro, like, how do you unpack that? How do you unpack that? How can you just sit there and say the dude is a dirty fighter when he's never displayed anything's a dirty fighting? When you're fighting, when it's a southpaw, we all know when the southpaw fights the conventional fighter, yeah, it's gonna be head clashes and shit. That doesn't mean somebody is intentionally leading with their head. You dig? Like, it just, for those who may follow me and you don't know, usually, like, a fighter in most situations, they're gonna slip to their lead foot, because it's less weight and less pressure on that lead leg. It's less pressure on that. Your back leg is what's gonna anchor you. All your weight is being distributed on that back leg, so you want to keep as much weight off that leg as possible to save your legs. So usually fighters slip to the front of their, you know, they slip to their lead foot. I'm right-handed, so I slip to my left. That's just the natural thing, you dig, for whatever fights, whatever stance that you fight out of. Lomachenko slips to his right. Most conventional fighters slip to their left because it's their lead foot. So that's going to cause a lot of head clashes. going to cause a lot of head clashes. He's not leading with his head, though. I think people are really getting that, you know, really just jumping out the window with that. He leads with his head. No, he's not a dirty fighter. He's not a dirty fighter. And if he was, it is what it is. You know, find a way to deal with it. Andre Ward and B-Hop, them motherfuckers was not playing no games. They wasn't even hitting. They took below the belt to another degree. Because they'll tap your thigh. They'll tap your leg. To zap your energy. To muffle your movement. All right, yo, hold that downstairs to the thigh. Fuck the groin. Hit your ass on the thigh. That shit don't feel good neither. So he's not a dirty fighter. He's not a dirty fighter. He's a smart fighter. He's a cagey fighter. And I don't really recall him being cagey like that until the Teofimo fight. That's when I really recall, yo, I'm fighting. I'm not about to let you wrap me up, dog. I'm about to fight out of the clinch. I'm fighting out of this. He's looking to get his arms out of there. You're not gonna wrap my arms up. You know, we're tied up. I'm shooting the left hand over the top of my shoulder because I know where your head is at. And you're looking for me to break the fight up? No, you're looking to the ref to break the fight up? No, he's doing all this extra shit to get his arms up out of the clinch. That's smart. I don't understand how what comes off as that is being dirty. That's tactical. Don't sit there and allow the bigger man to wrap you up on the inside. I don't know if this is just a ploy to get the ref to look out for certain things. Like, yo, who you want in there? Kenny Bayless? Oh my God, dude. I kind of want to know what will convince Devin Haney to make that type of tweet or say that in the interview. I think he said it in the interview. Like, what will cause you to say that? There's no fighter out there that can say that Lomachenko is a dirty fighter. There's no fighter out there that can say that. I've never heard of Lomachenko being a dirty fighter. I've never heard anybody propagate that notion. Oh, he's a dirty fighter. I see people saying that. I'll take that back. I did see people say that when he fought Teofimo Lopez, but for the most part, a lot of those dudes who were saying that were casuals, and they don't understand the dynamic when it comes to a southpaw fighter fighting a conventional fighter. You know, people don't understand about lead foot position, and people who are just casually watching the fight. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, they don't understand lead foot position, and they don't understand somebody is going to more than likely slip to their front, slip to their front foot, slip to the side of their front foot. They don't understand that, and they don't understand how those cause head clashes. So I've never in my life seen someone like Loma. I've never seen somebody with knowledgeable and understanding of the sport say Lomachenko is a dirty fighter, because he's not. He's not. He's a tactical fighter. He's an intelligent fighter. That is the smart thing to do. So I don't know what Devin Haney is getting at. I don't know, bro. I'm not about to call him shook because he's been asking for this fight. But a lot of times when you're young, you say shit. You say you say certain shit that you don't always have a time. You're not developed and matured enough to sit back and say, man, this might not be the smartest thing to say. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times youngins shoot off at the mouth and they prematurely say shit that they don't necessarily mean. You dig? We've all been through that. I don't give a fuck who you are. The wisest man on this planet was once upon a time not a fool, but he wasn't as wise, or she wasn't as wise as she is now. And I just think it's just one of them situations where it's just like he's just not really fully understanding of what it is that he's saying. Dude is still young. He's still young. And look at what he's accomplished at a young age. So I definitely don't think that Devin Haney is shook. I really want to get that. I really want to get that out there. I do not think Devin Haney is shook whatsoever. I think he's overly joyed about this fight. I think he can't wait for this fight. I think he's ready to get in there right now. I think he's ready to go. I think he's ready to run that shit right now. Figuratively, of course. But that's how I'm feeling about it, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Yeah. I'm heading to work, man. Deuces.